commissioner for 7+ years. And there's Diane McGraw, and on January 9th, 2009, Governor O'Malley lottery products to support state programs and service benefiting the citizens of Maryland. For 2009, to give you an example, 493 million have evening drawings 6 days a week. Direction and guidance to the lottery director and the staff concerning the lottery operation line with them, and this will be the first one coming up. Probably about 80, but they introduce about 55 per year, and the length of a lottery scratch-off is usually on the market for maybe about a year and a half. Later on, coming east on Route 50, there is a Powerball billboard. Yeah. So there's so much information. Thanks to our voting of November 4th, 2008, the Senate bill was the one that authorizes VLT gaming. Why is it taking so long? There's contracts to issue. I think there's 5 been issued just within the last year, especially for like the central monitoring. When the date of issue, because the slot machines are going to be very expensive. So we got many proposals for the VLTs. Our commission reviewed the background investigation on September at the local level.
Thank you, Diane. Good morning. And all this happened within about a week. You know, the government sends us something and says, we'd like some of the grandstand. Because if you go over that footprint and enlarge it, then you get... It was delayed for many weeks because of that. And right now, they are starting. The other problem that they have is to shore up, to open, Mr. Rickman has to have permits both from the county. Because I was just talking to Diane, you know, when restaurants open, they like to have a soft opening so that they have issues that we are taking up. So he did prepare a traffic impact study that has been approved by the state area. All 3 of them, you'll be happy to know, contain a median strip, either nice plantings or grassy lakes. They continue to operate for customers from noon until $2 from the jockeys' purses. We voted not for slot casinos. We voted for video. It is important that you should know the background of this, illegal activities. And taken out was all reference requiring the state to pay. We're told, though, here in Worcester County, by our legislators, they're not going to take the state's responsibility of paying for anything, because they've taken our money too. This last minute added 10% board of directors and county commissioners had suggested that all of the impact funds go to the county. I will tell you why that is. Local people and business people could determine where the impact is. The county commissioners have just appointed such a committee. It consists of 15 members. One resident I was really lucky to find in Ocean Pines. His name is Jim Rosenberg, and he is from New Jersey. Williams, Jim Rosenberg, Rod Murray resides in Ocean Pines. So again, when slots was in May, local government. Judy talked about this independent daily county daily. So having sat, and that's a lot of money. So the impact. The other thing that Judy mentioned was, what about these social services and the impact on that? Well, by the VLT licensees, which is Mr. Rickman, for problem gambling fund that's going to be thoroughbred and standard. Right. And that some of it's the Education Trust Fund. May I talk about that? The gambling revenues going into the Educational Trust Fund and the state withdrawing its money. And when we voted on the referendum, I heard so many teachers saying, yay, we're going to get more money.
And money starts to flow. My question is, can you tell me the 2 or 3 people?
Right now, Buddy Brugel was our director at the lottery for 11 to 13 years. Well, he's CFO. We have Paul Dorsey. Paul Dorsey is the policy, very much up on making sure that the numbers are there. What other lotteries have done, especially when you first stand up, but these are the people that report to us and it's going to be interesting to see those first. No, because it wasn't part of the
Not that I know of.
What we have found is the economy.
As far as I know, there was no the bad news, which is the real news,
Right.
or do you
Well,
want
it's
something
really
optimistic?
Because that's our only way out.
Okay, I can tell you that this pay for driving on our county roads. This is snow removal and cutting the grass along the highways is going to be difficult. And so as far as Route 589, the state doesn't have the money, and I think they're going to have less than they have now. You know,
That's right.
it will be less money. And the budget, that it will be a while.
Now, when Judy called me last December about would I be interested in American Total, you didn't know
Yeah,
this?
I remember it now.
American Total is a always welcome.
Can you help with a sandwich?
And the advantage is, as you all know, my mom passed.
The amount of rain. I was hoping, and everything like that, Ocean Pines, under the new coastal base regulations,